been drinking Kool-Aid chemist like I did when I was 9, 'cause I like to pretend that I haven't lost the time. In the end, the nostalgia, though it tastes fine, I can only drink a couple 'cause it feels like a lie. We played Halo and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school but not learn too much, 'cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes.
How we doing, everybody? Yes, it looks a bit different today for a few reasons. One, I got a shelf up that I collected from IKEA last week, and it meant I could clear all the stuff that I had. All the stuff that was on here originally is now split between the two, except there is one new addition, which I'm sure you can guess. Greetings, good to see you here, Mark. Good to see you here, Kiro. All the vitamin G. Still need to work out how to get those emojis working on my screen. Hope you were all doing really, really well. And then secondly, down here, I actually was looking at LED strip lights. Now, the lights I use around my house are Philips Hue. They're like top of the range. And their strip lights are like £70, like $90 for 2 meters. I got this off Amazon, 5 meters for £10. And I thought I'll try it. And it works really well. And you can change the colors. Looking at it now, it's actually quite intense on this camera. So I'm going to have a play around with it. I mean, look, I can do it now on the app. But yeah, this is the start of a transformation. I want to keep investing in this studio and making it just look a bit more vibrant. There is still so much white space here. So I'm going to be getting a display when they have the next sale on. And I'm going to have one there. And then I'm going to have a couple across here. You'll probably only see one just in shot. And then I'm sure there's something else I could do maybe down here or something. I don't know. I'm working it all out as I go on. But yeah, this shelf here. I'm just having a look. Changing. Oh, okay, brightness. So if I take the brightness down. Okay. See. Okay, what? That's at 29%. That looks like how it looks when I have it on full brightness. So, yeah, I think that's a bit better. Cool. Anyway, have you all had a really good week? I blasted this room with the aircon unit for a bit because it is really, really warm. And I can't think of a better time to head up north with my band for the tour, which is happening from tomorrow morning. We are heading to Newcastle. That's going to be quite a long journey. I'm going to be doing some of the driving. I've never driven a van before, so I'm kind of nervous. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I kind of... my vocabulary of car driving experiences is very, very limited. I've probably only driven 3 sort of different cars in my life. Gove, yep, that's it. That's the one that I use. They're really, really good, man. And yeah, the strip lights are really good because you can put them, you know, under your sofas. You can put them underneath, you know, the sink unit in your bathroom for at night. You can do lots of gritty stuff. Feckin' melting. Yeah, really, really warm. Oh, so you're sat next to your AC. Good thought, Kiro. I'm sorry to hear that, Karina. Well, feel better soon. Drink plenty of water. I mean, you should be doing that when you're unwell. You should be doing it anyway, but you should especially be doing it in this heat. So I hope you feel better soon. Anyway, going to keep reading the chat in a bit. But for anyone that's watching and hasn't tuned in before, hi, my name is Myles. I host a live show, Myles Dyer Live, here, this time, every Wednesday, and everyone's welcome. Sometimes we talk about serious things, maybe mental health and well-being, world events, life hacks, and other times we lean more into the silly and fun. So it could be about, well, like today we're going to talk about music. Sometimes we talk about movies. Sometimes we have quizzes. Although every week I say that, I'm like, it's been a long time since we last did a quiz. So I will have to definitely get that on the agenda sometime soon. And yeah, a lot of people come here not knowing what to expect. And then they go away thinking, actually, this was kind of chill, kind of fun. Everyone in the chat is really, really lovely, as you can see. It's why I keep pulling up their comments on screen. Yeah, lots of love for Karina. Definitely feel better soon. Yeah. Lucky for you, Myles, leaving the heat behind, perhaps. Although it depends how fast the heat, how far the heat extends. Yeah, I mean it's still going to be warm, and I'm going to be performing on a stage under lights. So, but a lot of these venues do have aircon, so. I don't know. We'll have to see. 32.1 degrees. I mean, round here, we're around 25, 26 degrees. It's probably a bit warmer in here at the moment. But yeah, if you haven't already, please do hit that like button. It helps tap into the algorithm and let everyone else know what's going on. I also tried something today, which was the chat is now subscribers only. But if you haven't subscribed, you just subscribe and then you can chat a minute later. I'm hoping that will protect us against the onslaught of the sex bots that arrived last time. But yeah, it's only a minute. So yeah, subscribe. And after the show, if you feel a bit underwhelmed or disappointed, you can unsubscribe. That is my promise to you, that you are able to do that if you would like. I am actually running on extra energy today because obviously I've taken time off work until Tuesday of next week for the tour. And I had a lot of stuff to get done. And so I got up at 5 o'clock this morning and I hit the ground running at 5:30 a.m. thinking, I'll get on top of it. I finished at like 6 p.m. tonight. And then I didn't really have enough time to relax because I had to go pick up the drums from my drummer's house because we're all getting picked up from mine with the van tomorrow. And then I had to eat and then get ready for the show. But I love this show. You always give me so much energy. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Have hate raids been a thing on YouTube Live? I'm sure they do exist. I think you can put in the settings, where you go next, but you can't kind of nominate it in real time. Actually, no, you probably can through the live console for YouTube, which I don't use because I use it all through Ecamm. But something I have been doing this week is I've been drawing up a list of guests I would love to have on the show because I thought, especially with topics, it'd be great to get people just to come on for 20, 30 minutes. Today I was asking the band very last minute if any of them were free. None of them are free, so you have just got me today. But someone I did speak to yesterday is one of the founders of Ecamm, which is the live streaming company that makes this program that I use. It cost me about $300 a year. It's not cheap, which reminds me, one of the things I'm going to go through later is the costing of running this live show a year, because with membership now that has been launched, and a huge thank you to everyone who's become a member. Use those emojis if you're a member. I thought it'd just be good to be sort of open about, what is the kind of costings. I've actually worked out how many members I need to be self-sustaining, just to sort of the running costs of everything. But yeah, also, I love this one so much. I'm trying to be awesome today, but I'm exhausted from being so freaking awesome yesterday. It's from my friend Emma. And then actually, this is a live streaming pro shirt. Eat, sleep, stream, repeat. Yep. Hey, sex bots, I'm not interested in your blender toy. There we go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Good use. Is it Kiro? It's Kiro. It's definitely Kiro. Has everyone noticed what the new addition behind me is? You must. Thank you very much. You're saying it right. I did say both, but Kiro. I'm pretty sure it's Kiro. All right. So today I am talking about going on tour with my band because we go on tour tomorrow. Hey, good to see you, Hannah. Is that a new profile photo? Nice bit of colour there. I like it. And yes, it is Sonic. That Sonic toy I have had since I was like 10 years old. It's like 25. Yeah, it's about 25 years old. That toy is a quarter of a century. And I've also got Tails, which was my brother's. You like the PlayStation lights, Dr. Dance or Dance? Or you were guessing. These were always there, but they're always tucked right at the back. Whereas now I've got a bit more space. There are bobbleheads, but the bobbleheads have been there already. This is the thing; it's all spread out now. But yeah. There you go. Hate raids, yeah. So that is where it's just like organised on Twitch. Actually, I don't know if it's necessarily organised on Twitch. It could be done on forums, but it's where people just storm one and sort of take over the chat, and I assume aren't very nice. You have been promoted to senior spanner, naked HD bots or whatever you are. Watch out. Yep, Karina is a mod. I made a few mods after that last week. So yeah, thank you for the support there. But yeah, as I said, I've been looking at lots of potential guests to have on the show. And, it might not be every week. I was thinking once a month, but it might be a bit more frequent than that. I'm just going to sort of put the feels out there. Some people might actually want to do a more full conversation, in which case we'll start doing Quest for Global Empathy again, which I'd love to do. But sometimes it would be good just to have people come on maybe halfway through the show and have a 20-minute chat. But the other thing I'm thinking of doing is during the Q&A episodes, which happen on the last Wednesday of each month, is I could actually give the call-in details to members who can then call in and actually join me live on the show. How about that? Yes, please. I've got a teddy that is 52 years old, and I've been trying to find where to get it valuated. It's hard to process, and I thought, yeah, that's awesome, though. It's good when they last. You've been listening to the Quest for Global Empathy this week. Thank you for checking it out. Really curious to know if there's any guest in particular that stood out to you. But yeah, sounds great. Cool. I know, 52 years old for a teddy bear. Halfway there, Sonic. Yeah, Sonic. So I'm actually trying to work out what I need to do for lighting on the top, because I guess I could put the lighting underneath it against the wall, but then, or maybe I put it on top of the shelf, but right round the back, because you kind of want to light it up. I'm still very new at this, so I need to work it out. But at the same time, I am going to be getting a big light in front of me here. And I can't wait to get a low profile one of these so that, I don't have this in front of me all the time. Although the positioning today is pretty good, because normally I have it all this shadow and and that here. Oh yeah, with Effie. Yeah, so Effie, I'm actually going to be bringing back on the show. I'm going to be reaching out to her because she is such an awesome soul, and actually Fusion as well would be really, really great to have on. Still fluffy at 52, yeah. It is. It's part of the Peace, Love and Solidarity street art in or is it? Oh, I'm not even trying to pronounce that. You like the new shelf? It was £10 from IKEA. Very simple. And I realised it's the same make as the one I've got here. But my dad did help me put it up because he's really, really good with DIY. And while he was over, yeah, super, super helpful. Yeah, light strips. But I think the light strips are going to have to go on the top bit, right? It is really, really difficult. Anyway, let's get on. We did have a poll, actually, in the chat because I had 2 jam donuts, which I know is always confusing to my American audience. Although, do you call it jelly as well in Canada? So you call them jelly donuts. So how am I going to say this? What we call jam, you call jelly. But jelly to us is what you call jello. Does that make sense? Yeah. Okay. Just thought I'd be clear. They're the bee's knees. Hey, KUR. Good to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. Right. Let's have a look. Well, okay, this is almost unanimous. What was the result? I was just saying I ate 2 jam donuts, even put the American 19 votes, and there's only one or two people in here. Actually, one person didn't like it. I know that other people preferred it, but or prefer other type, but still, jam donuts are good. A lemon donut. I don't think I've ever had a lemon donut. Custard. See, I don't know if I've had a custard one. I love that, Chris. I think people who clicked yuck did it accidentally. Does the globe on your shelf have the British Isles on it? For anyone who doesn't know, the globe that you get next to your name if you become a member of the live show does not have many islands on it. So yeah, I can confirm It does. It does have it. It does have it. I can confirm that. So, today I am just I just thought I would do sort of a Q&A because it's interesting. Like, even every week when I'm on PSVR Without Parole, people are always shocked to hear that I'm in a band. And my favourite is a French curler. Now, that sounds dirty. What is a French curler? It's been amended then. Does it have New Zealand? Look, I'm not going to be doing I put all your country requests in the chat, and I will do a survey after the show, and then get back to you tomorrow. How does that sound? But yeah, so people are often surprised that I'm in a band, firstly, but the fact that I scream in a metal band, that kind of blows people away, because I'm a cheery, relatively calm, collective person. But I'm someone who, for me, variety is the spice of life. I take my inspiration from wherever it comes, and I grew up on Duran Duran and 80s pop music. I really got into Daft Punk and really got into new disco and EDM. Love all that, and electronic dance music, as you can tell from the intro to these shows, is still my favourite kind of music. But metal was really what opened my eyes to music as a creator. And I'm really grateful to be in a band with really close friends who I've been with in this band at least, for 10 years. And we're called Schemata Theory. I talk about them from time to time. And so what I thought I could do today was answer any questions you have about what it's like going on tour. I'll talk about the tour in just a moment. And I've got lots of video footage that I can show you. And we'll just see how it goes. But to begin with, let me start with a promo for our album Unity in Time, just as a recap of some of the music that we do. There we go. That was some of our music. If you have any questions, put a Q at the beginning just so I can save it in case I miss it. And yeah, Karina, love you. I've discovered Coven over the weekend. I had to sit down in awe when All for Nothing. All or Nothing. Oh no, it is All for Nothing. Yeah. Sorry, let me start that again. I completely butchered that. I was like, I was doubting what you put when you were completely right. Karina, absolute legend. Oh, I've got to bring it up on screen again. Karina said, I've discovered Coven over the weekend. I had to sit down in awe when All for Nothing started banging through my speakers. Coven, I love. And you got to go see him live. Max is a world-class act with his production skills. He does a lot of commercials for TV and other soundtracks, and the work he does for Coven is incredible. And Katie is one of the most mind-blowing performers I've ever seen in my life. Her voice, I mean, I've told her this, and I've mentioned it a lot in different contexts about the vocalists I love most in the world are those where you can hear the conviction in their voice. Because some vocalists, they can sing incredibly, you know, they can hit the notes, they've got power, they've got range. But for me, the most important quality is that feeling of integrity and conviction. Now, Katie has got range. She's got huge diversity. She's got a powerful voice, and she can use it while working around a stage, DJing, doing all sorts. And on top of that, she has huge gravitas and a massive sense of conviction in all the music that she performs, and it's why she's one of my favourite performers in the whole world. So if you haven't checked out Coven already, I play him sometimes in the intros to the show. Do check him out. And Butterfly Effect is their album. Really, really good. Enjoy it. You love these clips. Right. Could you explain where the name Schemata Theory came from? I think you covered it a bit before, but it is blurred. That's all right. So, Schemata Theory, so it's actually Schema Theory or Schemata Theories, but you know when you make a band, you kind of mix things up a bit. So, Schemata Theory is based on a psychological principle of schemas, and it's the idea that your brain has maps or blueprints for experience. So when you go into a shop that you've never been to before, you know to pick things off the shelf, put it in your basket, you go to a till, you pay for it, and then you leave. You don't have to learn that every time you go into a shop. You don't have to learn it every time you go to a new shop in a new location you've never been to before. And so it's a very simplistic explanation, but it's the idea that we have blueprints for different situations. It's why we know not to dress up as a clown if you're going to a funeral, unless it's a clown's funeral. So that is like what schema and schemata's theories are. And so for the band, you know, it was a decision within the band, and I think it reflects a lot about the fact that a lot of our songs, although it was named before we really had any lyrics and that, but we do have a focus on the human condition, and so that's where it comes into play. Really appreciate Mojo. Loved the video that you did of you playing our album on a CD player, which feels like such an old school thing these days. Would love to see you guys if you ever make it up to Glasgow in the future. Would love to play Glasgow or Edinburgh, really. We're going quite far up, so we're going to be in Newcastle tomorrow, and then we're going to be playing in Rotherham, headlining a festival on Saturday. So yeah, it's like summer camp in 2001 where we just watched Krang the whole time. Do you know when I remember when Krang first came out? It was still when you had VHSs to record, and so I'd sit there at home. And as soon as a new music video started, I'd press record. Oh, it's not one I want. So press stop, rewind, get it to the right place. And then when the next song starts, press record. Oh, no, I don't want that song. But when it is, you record it. So eventually I had a full tape of music videos. But it meant that when I watched it with friends, you had to watch it in order. Those were the good old days. Horror Show. Horror Show has huge atmosphere, and we play it live. And it sounds huge, because we have all the synth in the backing. It sounds great. You've not heard Schemata Theory since Dry Lung. Wow. Well, that was 10 years ago. We've come on a long way, that's for sure. What is your American metal influence? I mean, for me personally, I think as a band, we've all been influenced by Killswitch Engage quite a bit. For me, Fear Factory is a big influence. Linkin Park, question mark. I mean, we actually did a Linkin Park cover, a place in my head, which we may be playing at a show soon. I can show you a clip of it. This was actually from quite a while ago. I'll have to skip to a certain part of it though. But it's the bit where you get the crowd to sing along in the... And the difficulty is Lincoln Park are, legendary. So you're never going to be able to come anywhere close to what Chester was able to do. But you got to, it's good to do tributes, and it's fun to play live. So yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. Schematic Theory sounds much better than Societal Deja Vu. Yeah, I mean that would be a cool name. Okay, here we go. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Freddie Mercury, Whitney, Celine Dion. Many of which, if not all, have conviction in their voice. You can hear it. Miles in Westlife. Interesting. Butterfly Effect is stunning. Best album I've discovered this year. No contest. Feckin' spectacular, the emotion. I'm going to message Katie afterwards and tell her about this. She'll be incredibly chuffed from that. Oh man, I was close to tears. Can we go to a rave, please? They are amazing. I went to see them at their debut hometown show, and I loved it so much. I got a ticket to go to the following week, and the following week I went all by myself because I had no one to go with. I think I did have a spare ticket, so yeah, next time for sure. Have you heard of the Killer Dwarfs? Only as in a warning when going out the house, but not as a band. No. Right, let's go to another clip. This one, I believe. So this is from 2013. I can't believe this was 9 years ago. And when I couldn't stop touching my ear. And what I love looking back at this is you can see how much we've evolved in terms of energy. Because half of it is playing, in terms of just playing the music. But then it's also about putting in energy. So that song's Drones. Whereas if you compare it to like when we were in Workington in February. And with our lighting. And just to let you know, this is Mind Eater. It was such a good, like the whole town was ecstatic when we came back. We had such a good time. And then this was us playing a hometown show. Have we announced? We haven't announced where it is yet. But yeah, there's a lot of good venues in Reading, as you can imagine, to choose from. This one is actually in Bracknell. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Is it? Workington, that's cool, man. Now, this room was huge, absolutely huge, and you can hear the size of it because even if you get hundreds of people going, it still sounds really spacious. This was when Luke, the singer, had become unwell and had a COVID scare. So he, on the first night of tour in February, he didn't come, and so me and Hugh, the guitarist on the right, we had to rehearse an alternative version of the set where I would fill in gaps, which is the worst thing to do the night before a show. You don't want to ruin your voice and get stressed out about stuff. And so considering that, I thought we held our own pretty good. And it always sounds weird on phones when it's recorded. Like the sound levels are all weird. Yeah, really, really, really good fun. Really good fun. I think that's all the clips I've got. I mean, I've got loads of clips on my computer, but these are the ones that I had queued up. I mean, I could show some more. I mean, to be honest, it's amazing how far phones have come, because they used to just be... just couldn't even hear anything. Like, for how loud these venues are, the clarity is pretty incredible. Yeah, Voices is a great opening track. How do you do that without wrecking your voice? It's all in the diaphragm. Like, you just let the air flow out, and obviously it's practice. You know, you do your warm ups, you do your like lip trills before you go on. Stuff like that. Placebo, absolute classic. Complex Slate, yeah, Complex Slate is a classic and always a good one to end on. What other? If there's any other questions, phones these days cost the same as a PC. I could show a couple more clips. Man, I've got like old photos like this. This is actually one of my all-time favourite shows. We were playing a hometown show in Wokingham, and it was in a tent outside in the middle of a town. Like, I can't believe we were playing in the middle of this town, and we had to literally say, keep moving forward so more people can get in at the back. It was absolutely rammed. Have you ever played or visited Newcastle before? Do you know the people in the two bands you're playing with tomorrow? Collapse of Colour have become Geordie darlings. Is that cool? Is that so? That's cool. I don't know much about the other two bands other than the exchanges we've had online. They all seem like really, really great guys. I don't think I've been to Newcastle before, no. So I might have taught at a school near there, actually. I don't think so, though. But I'm really looking forward to it. Are you coming, Hannah? Are you coming to the show? And yes, ear protection is an absolute must. So these that I wear these are actually my in-ear monitors that I wear live. Nancy Boy and Every You, Every Me. Absolute classics. Let's have a look here. We've got the Voices tour from... This is from New Vision. This was when we played just before Christmas in Manchester. I have to say, and it's only because I sometimes surprise myself, I am surprised how much like the record I sound there. Like, I watch that and I go, I have come a long way. Sum 41. Oh, my goodness. So yeah, how many songs are you able to sing before you start losing your voice? So I struggle with band practice when we do... I can do 2 full sets. So I can do... How many songs do we play? I'm going to say we play about 7 songs. It's about 40 minutes and we do it twice. So 14. But I would also say, like, mentally, you're like leaning into the songs knowing you're going to be doing them once. So if you were doing a longer set, I think you would know where you could lay off a bit and go. I mean, I think I could do a 90-minute set. It'd be tough, but also what I find is every time we record a new album or new record, or and we have some new heights of difficulty, there will be songs that I'm like, how am I ever going to do this live? And then eventually you nail it, and then all the other stuff that you struggled with before feels so much easier. Yeah, it gets really hot. It gets really, really toasty. For sure. Let's have a look here. Bristol. Oh, man, Bristol was funny, man. Have we actually got the clips where I go into the crowd? I'm just looking at seeing if I've got the footage. Let's have a look. I think this is from New Vision. Yeah, this is New Vision. And then I mess this up because I'm like holding, like, because my camera has the 3 lenses. I cover the lens up. So ridiculous. But that's what you do, is you just film loads of content and then you cut out all the highlights, even if it's like a second long. This was a great venue. Really, really cool. Which was in Whitchurch. Really cool venue. And this gig happened the day we found out that the Foo Fighters drummer had passed away, which is why Foo Fighters is playing. Here we go. This is the actual venue. Had a really cool merch stand there. And look at that. It's really cool. Yeah, it's really, really, really cool. And then this is how Voices looks to begin with.
How we doing with shots?
This sounds so huge. I can't wait to do this tomorrow night in Newcastle. Luke's voice is amazing. So that, what I did there is what happens. You were talking about, like, do I ever get tired? You can do warm-ups, you can do everything, but when you go into a song, you then have a sense of, okay, this is my range. And in that bit, I'm meant to go like high, like yelling, and I feel it in my voice that I'm not going to be able to, so I do that more growly thing, this bit. It should be straight, or be misled. But instead I go, or be misled. Like, it's just easier. But it looks cool. It looks improv. I mean, it is improv, but when you're doing vocals, you just get a feeling of where you're at, and you just get an inkling of, like, if I go for that, I'm not going to be able to hit it. And then I'll play it low, and then I might come to it later and then be able to, because I think then here I was better.
will be assured. Only this is the self-same try. Infinite creating within a point of
Yeah. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people watching who are like, is that Myles? Because yeah, I'm like, I'm cheery, you know, I'm a happy person for the most part. But for me, I just like the diversity, and I only enjoy the music we do because we have Luke, who sings amazing. And that contrast is really, really great and really appealing to me. But yeah, I think I've shown you enough. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, this is a video I did during it. Let me just load this up here. So I've got 45 minutes of footage. Here we go. Get some guitars and that. But it's interesting, like, what you can hear behind the monitors and the speakers. And what I love is in the background, you've got, you see that? It's Jesus on the cross, but with emoji for a face. Outrageous. It was so cool. Why this genre, given your taste is quite diverse? I mean, I learned drums when I was younger because I couldn't read music. And drums on metal is a lot more interesting to me. And then obviously I can't sing, I can scream, and so that was another part of it. And there's a lot of suggestion that had, Beethoven or Mozart had like amps, electricity, that they would have been heavy metal artists. There's a lot of crossover between classical music and metal. So yeah. How did you find out you had a voice like you have? So it started off when I was 16, screaming along to Fear Factory CDs. So yeah, there was that for sure. So yeah, my parents thought I was being possessed. And yeah, I just practiced, and it's been like 20 years in the making. And I appreciate that. And I appreciate that not everyone's into it. It is very heavy. It is an acquired taste. But I do also accept that I think a lot of people that aren't normally into metal give this a go because they appreciate the messaging behind it. And actually, on that note, you know what? Before we go into the word game, I'm going to play one of our music videos. Yeah, I'm going to play one of our music videos. What music video should I play? I think I should play one that has lyrics on the screen. I'm old, but Beethoven was even before my time. Let me grab this. Oh man, have I got... Interesting. God, I've got a music video here that is that we don't even have on anymore. New Vision. All right, I'm going to play this. I'm going to play New Vision. I'm going to disappear while you check it out. But this was all about bouncing back from adversity after my head injury. So that's why it's a raw track. Yeah. So, bit of trivia. Do you know where that was filmed? It was filmed against that wall. On this camera, I filmed it, and the room is so small that in order to get it in shot, I had to have the tripod. The door leaving is that way. I had to have the tripod in the doorway, facing that. It's amazing to think now that my iPhone could actually film in this room fine, and would be better quality. But yeah, there we go. Right, it is getting toasty in here, and the 50 minutes have absolutely flown by. So, before we wrap things up with the word game, are we going to do it this time? Are we going to get to level 20? Who knows? Who knows? I will get... I'm pretty sure I've got it on this computer. I must have it on here. Yes, I do. So, tour update. Here we go. Here is the tour. I wish there was a scroll button on this, but there isn't. I'm just going to have to... Here we go. So, Liverpool got cancelled, annoyingly. But, so we are playing Trillions in Newcastle tomorrow night. So this time tomorrow, we will be on stage in Newcastle. And then on Saturday, the 13th, we're going to be playing in Rotherham. And we're going to be headlining Breach the Bridge Festival on the metal stage on the left. And both of these shows are free entry. So, yeah. It's they're going to be good. So if you can get down to any of these, I hope to see you there. Yeah, these shows go really, really, really quick. Really quick. Oh, no, I will do. Even talking just before I went live with Hugh, we're thinking of doing some live stream when I'm out there. I'm not going to have like my laptop with me, so it can't be like a proper live show, but we could do it on Instagram. So if you haven't already, actually, I would say please, please, please do follow me on Instagram, which is down there. And also, I must say, for anyone that loves the music that I play at the start of this show, or even during it, please do head on over to Spotify. Link is in the description. The Myles Dyer live playlist is there. I've added today's tracks there. They're right at the end. You can see when stuff was added, even though I like to shuffle it up. I listen to this soundtrack loads. I'm actually going to be putting this on in the bus when driving up tomorrow. So, yeah, there is that. Cool. Are you getting PSVR 2 day one? If I'm lucky, I'm going to be ordering it. Yeah, I've saved up for it. And if so, are you doing a video in VR? That could be a goal. I definitely am. I've got the HD camera. If the broadcast system is as good as I hope it's going to be, yeah, I'm going to be doing regular virtual reality live streams. So you'll have that to look out for. Right. It is time, everybody. It is time. And yeah, oh yeah, Schemata Theory is on Instagram as well. Search Schemata Theory. We are there. I know, you gotta wait, gotta hold on. Right, so let me set this up. And for anyone that's not played the word game before, you're in for a treat, because it's always fun until the very end when we struggle. Although actually, something I want to do quickly is I do want to thank someone who became a member today before going live. but it disappeared. So I'm going to have a look. Who became a member last? Kristen Norton Zellum. You became a member today, and Hannah was the last before that. Thank you very, very much. And I did say I was going to talk about costings, actually, that I calculated. I will do that after the word game. Let's do this. I like this a lot. Tomato theory, yeah, we did talk about this quite a lot. Tomato theory. Words on stream, okay. There we go, man, yeah. Yeah. Calling all people. If you know anyone who can get to a computer right now and play along to this, please let them know. So yeah, there is that. Let's sort this out. YouTube. Yeah, have to do this every time. Oh my goodness. Everyone's DMing. If you DM Schemata Theory on Instagram, Mario is going to be the one that responds. He's amazing. He literally, if you DM, can everyone do this? Can everyone DM after the show, or do it now quickly? Everyone DM the Schemata Theory Instagram and go, "Hey Mario." Just say that. Just everyone do it now. Can everyone do this now before we start? Go on Instagram, go to Schemata Theory. I'll type it up here. It's obviously all one. Doesn't have to be a prank. Let's prank Mario. He's been amazing at it. He wasn't really much of a social media person, but he's learned it and he's really good at chatting with people. Schemata Theory, and just DM and go, "Hey Mario." My watch is going to be bleeping because I get all the updates anyway. But I can always read. I always get notified, so I'm always reading one half of the conversation because I don't go on it to respond. And he relays the rest of the group stuff. Why isn't he saving Princess Peach? He might have already done it. Who knows? Right, everybody. And yeah, it's all coming through now. And a big shout out to my friend Jody. If you're watching, Jody, I'm giving you a shout out now. Also a fellow streamer. You've done it. Amazing. Right. Here we go, people. Words on stream. If you've never played this before, this is a team game. You heard that. I'm glad you did, JD. Words on stream. So random letters are going to appear, and you have to make as many words as you can. We are sort of competing. We all get a score, but we're all working together because we have to get as many as we can in the time limit. And absolutely, we can do it. We need some more enthusiasm. Can we do it? Music, please. I love this. We can do it. That is going to be the sound of triumph. It is time. Maybe I should do that in future. That should be the sound. Right. Here we go, people. If you have a YouTube account, just type in the chat. Do you know what? Let's do Badlands. Let's go. Yeah. A lot of Monster Cat is on Rocket League, including Taven now. There's still 2 beginning with C, 1 more beginning with C, 1 left, 1 beginning with C, C-E. It's a C-E. Or it could be L. Didn't get that last one, but we did well. And because we did so well, we now skip 3 levels to level 4. Level 20 is the level we have never managed to conquer, but it could change today if we work together. Let's go. If you got a YouTube account, put your words in the chat. Wow, look at this. Someone got in quick with porn. I see an apron. Wow, there's another 6 letter. Lots of beginning with P. Anything beginning with N, O, or A? There's an A one, yeah. Nota. Okay, we've got some beginning with R now. And T's. Porter? No? Well done, everyone. I think that's another 3-star. Yep. Skip another 3 levels. Well done, people. You're going to keep going.
Ready, set, go.
Go. Now there's a fake letter, so be careful. We'll put it on screen when we find it. Walk. Claw, so claws. Walks, W-A-A-K-S, add an S to walk. Oh, it wouldn't let me do. No, S is the fake letter. That is evil. That is so evil. So evil. Wow. S is not allowed. Black. Walk right. There's something in the middle. Oh man, 5-letter word left. I can't see it. Let's go. I know, great work, Mark. Format, which means V is the fake letter. Well done, everyone. Playing really good. Really, really good today. Almost there. One more, beginning with R or a T. Well done. Well done. That was amazing. Don't even know how I switched that. Accidentally put it. That was really good. Mark is about to hit the 100 mark. No pun intended. I have to say, really strong team this week. Really strong. Right, there's a hidden letter as well. Is it O? Okay. Well done. E is the hidden letter. I assume P is the fake letter. Do not use P. Refute. Wow. Wow. Absolute blinder. Well done, everyone. Level 16. This is when it's gonna... I think we're just on the cusp of where it gets evil. Wow, Mark is under the 100 still. Nope, it's 5 letters and above. Has to be 5 letters or more. Night. Is it S? No. I'm trying to think of 5-letter words. This is difficult. We're all gonna have to rush. And everyone's going to have to use Y as soon as it reveals the hidden letter. Because Y is high scoring. Y and M. So no P. Go, 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 go. Near. Oh, man. That was tough. That game, you can be on such a roll, and then it can just have the rug pulled underneath you super quick. That is tough. That was so tough. I'm sorry, but everyone tried and everyone did really, really good. Oh, crumbleweeds. But yeah, if we have a look on here, look, Mark did get over the 100, so well done, Mark. 100 is a great score to clear. And well done to everyone who contributed, because everyone does. Everyone done really well. Yeah, the difficulty does spike a lot, but then again, it also depends on the combination, because you can like really struggle in the earlier rounds if you just get a weird, range. And as soon as someone breaks through, that's it. I might read up online and see if there's any interesting strategies on like word combinations to sort of work it out. But yeah, cool. It is boiling, guys, and I need to sleep soon. I need to pack actually for tour. But I want to thank everyone so much for tuning in today. I want to say a huge thank you to my members. Because you are supporting the show. And if you haven't become a member already and would consider it, I would really, really appreciate that. And actually, before I head off, I'm just going to load up a document that I did looking at my finances, working out for the live show costings. Can I show you this? Yeah. All right, I'm going to show this. I think transparency is really, really important. I am going to put this on screen. Myles Smiles makes my week. Yeah, if you get the hidden letter is more difficult in many ways than the than the fake one. Yeah, it's super hot and horrible here. Yeah, I'm gonna throw this up on screen because I would love to talk you through this. So Hey, you finally made it. just as we're wrapping up the show. But welcome. Here we go. I feel like I'm not revealing anything I shouldn't be. So, this is... let me put myself on camera, even though I'm behind it technically. Let me grab... Is that going to work? No, that's not working. Let me put myself... Cool. And then classic. And then... do you know what? There we go. I'll put myself here. Oh, look, his credit card number. I just wanted to be... Hey, Ghosty. Good to see you. Thanks for tuning in. I just wanted to show, literally, and be transparent about, like... if only everyone was a bit more candid. Yeah. I just wanted to be honest about how the workings are of this channel. And I want to preface this by saying that this show I do because I love to do it. And I don't feel that people should feel obligated to contribute if they don't want to or if they can't. Especially in a day and age where we've got the cost of living. It's really tough. If none of you were, support me on Patreon and membership didn't happen, I would still be doing this. But because of how the show is going, I'm actually kind of open to the idea of building this up. And if it builds up, I can invest more and we can, build things up over time. So that's why I just wanted to sort of go through today. So, top thing on this list, Google Drive. Google Drive is just a bit of extension to what you get as a default, although I'm going to have a big clear out and I actually might be able to get rid of this because of a lot of big files when I was doing my podcast, because I wanted to share files with guests on the show and stuff like that. My website I'm actually thinking of getting rid of and actually getting a cheaper. I'm on Squarespace and I don't really use it a lot. And it's actually a lot of pain because there's a lot of different pages. So I'm looking at maybe using Wix, which I think is like £3 a month. And that would be used just to, that wouldn't even be a part of running the show then. That'd be wicked. Monster Cat Player. So the music that I play on the show, I pay a license and I pay the yearly fee. That's why it's in grey. So I pay £65 a year for the music. And that's just so that they don't claim it for ads and things like that. So that's in it. Canva, obviously for all my thumbnails, all my graphics that I make for the show and things like that. I pay a yearly fee now of £100 a year. Adobe Premiere Pro, when I'm editing, I've just paid for a full year. I use that for editing videos. I'll be using it for the Quest for Global Empathy and things like that, which is also the same with Podbean hosting. To keep the episodes up, it costs me £19 a year to keep it up. And these are things that I might reflect on and want to strip. But Ecamm is the big one, because Ecamm is this broadcast system that I use. Now, none of these costs include, the set, the lighting. The lighting costs hundreds. This was like £300, all that sort of stuff. I'm kind of like, I've been able to buy all this stuff with Patreon stuff in the past. But yeah, maybe a better use of LinkedIn. Okay, interesting. Yeah. I look at it. I've started using LinkedIn quite a lot lately. But the membership, if you become... It can feel like work, but it is very, very satisfying. But to become a member, it's £2.99. Google gets about 30% of it, which is 90p, which means for every member, I get £2.09 a month, which isn't a huge amount, but it does add up. And so what I've calculated at the bottom here is, and now I'm coming out from the bottom here. I'll just do it here. Target membership. So to become self-sustaining, I need to have 41 members. We're actually on 12 now as of today. So we got a way to go, but it's a good start. So yeah, 29 members I need. So I might start doing a graphic, like a chart down the side, like a bar chart of like how many members we've got and how many I need. So yeah, that is. I just thought I wanted to show you that. I just wanted to be transparent about what it is. And 29 members more is what we need. And once I hit that, this show is completely sustainable. But obviously, if the Quest for Global Empathy becomes regular, there'll then be a higher tier of maybe like £5 a month, which will be the backstage and things like that. Let's get more Game Cats on here. Well, yeah, maybe. That will happen in time, for sure. But I think also it's going to happen as I start getting guests on the show as well. It'll bring new people in. And I think this could become something really special, because at the moment it is just me, and you know, although people are stumbling in and finding it out more, yeah, a graphic like charities use, but I don't want this to be a charity. But I am incredibly appreciative for all the support. But I just wanted to sort of give you a tangible sense. Hannah, legend. Can't wait to see you there, Hannah. Really, really appreciate it. Mark is way too kind, because he's bought like about a quarter of these now. Although I am mindful the ones he buys is just for a month. So the hope is, there you go, Jordan H. There we go. Let's give Jordan H a round of applause, who is the new member. That's way too quiet. Let's do that again. And yeah, to Mark, who is just amazing at doing this. Thank you, Mark. Really, really, really good. And I might do a membership giveaway. I might do one during Ask Myles or something like that. I don't know. You have to opt in. Wash hands. Welcome to the membership, Jordan. So now you can use all the custom emojis. You get a nice icon next to your name. But yeah, no, you're very kind, Mark. Really, really appreciate it. So I now need 28 members left. And don't keep buying them, Mark. Give away a signed guitar. That would definitely be one way of doing it. I appreciate that. You're very good. Good, sir. Right. I'm wrapping this up. I'm absolutely stifling. I need to turn the aircon unit on. I need to clean the kitchen up. I need to pack my bags, although there's not a lot to pack. And I need to be awake in 9 hours, so I could still get a full 8 hours sleep, which I definitely need. So I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who's been tuning in. I love you all. I'm not going to be hosting PSVR Without Pro on Friday, but I did do an extra one on Monday of this week because I am on tour. But be sure to follow me on Instagram. Obviously, you're subscribed to me on YouTube already, and I am on Twitter as well. But yeah, that is a wrap for number 56. And as always, this is the time where I ask for your thoughts as we end the show. So, love, respect, empathy. This is my new studio setup for now. It's still growing, it's still evolving. And adios, till next time.
I saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness
love that joke.
Thought I saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye big sky. Far away but dreaming of your ocean eyes.
Hannah, it'll be great to see you tomorrow. It'll be really, really great to hang out. We'll have to get a photo together and then we can use it on the next week's show. Samantha, you're coming as well. Amazing. That is so cool. That is so cool. Oh, man. I shouldn't really be using my voice much more. I need to save it. La, 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 la. By the way, it's weird standing up now. But now you get a better view of up there. See? There's Sonic. And yeah, the table, I do like the table. Like the colours do shine on it really well. And yeah, I get notifications when we get messages, but I know that Mary's taking care of it. But that's amazing. Really cool. And yeah, bring your camera if you can. I went to the doctor yesterday because I've started saying everything twice. He gave me a repeat prescription. Very, very good. Yeah. They are lucky, but really, really grateful. I'm very lucky if there's going to be backstage where we're playing. But yeah, look, I'm going to end it there because I'm absolutely boiling. I need to rest lots. I've been up since 5 this morning. But I just want to say, I love you all, and yeah, really, really appreciate it. And I've written down a lot of notes. I think my next thing is I need to just start emailing people and getting guests on the show. I think it could be really, really, really good. We'll have to get Brian Paul on again sometime. But I want to get AJ and Wes, rest of the team. And yeah, so we're getting Dr. Robotnik on the show. Well, Dr. Robotnik's just down here. There he is. You've seen this before, right? This is a 30-year anniversary. Let the screen in the tree. Yeah, it's really cute. Really, really cute. And I'm keeping this card because I love it so much. People like you don't come along every day. Not since we put up that no weirdo sign. Right. And breathe. And yes, let's end on some good news. Sonic Movie 3 is confirmed for December 2024. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. So, oh my, all the jokes keep coming. Take care of yourself, everyone. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Love you. And I will see you. I have shown that card, but I keep it there now permanently because it's good. It's so good. And not everyone's seen it, Callie. Big shout out to Callie who does all the timestamps. I still need to add last week's, I believe. Yeah, it's just been very, very full on. Yeah, I'm going to rest up. Weirdos are those that change the world or destroy it. But yeah, I want to be with the former. Going for real this time. I could chat to you guys all night. This is the thing, is the conversation could keep going. But it's literally 10:30 now. I'm not letting it go a minute longer. Peace.